Welcome, Aries. I'm Karen. This is Veronica's Dreams Coaching and Tarot. This reading is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising. It is going to be a love reading from mid-October through mid-November, the next 30 days. We'll take a look at current situation and the influences around that. I'm going to use the Somnia Tarot for the actual reading. I have the Radiant Wise over here for clarifying. I'm going to give the Radiant Wise a couple shuffles. I already have a little bit, but let's do this. Keep in mind it is a collective reading, so it may or may not resonate. Take what resonates, and you can always leave the rest. But also check out your other placements. They may give you additional information. And I got that one shuffled. We'll do that again when we get to it, if we get to it. And let's get started. Aries, I hope you all are doing really well. And please remember to hit that like button and share and subscribe. It really helps me. Any little action. Let's get started. Forewarning, I'm an Aries as well, so when I say things about Aries, remember I'm talking about myself. So I like to preface it with that because sometimes I know how we can be sometimes. Current situation, the Emperor. That could be you or it could be someone else. Past influence, Five of Swords, present influence, Judgment. I like that a lot. Negative, King of Swords, positive, Four of Pentacles, what you don't see, Three of Cups, what to look for, Page of Cups. There is something happening here. Unexpected. Five of Pentacles, challenge, justice. Interesting. Future influence, Six of Wands. Where outcome, please? Two of Pentacles, where does this lead? Ten of Swords, Nine of Wands, Six of Cups. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Five of Wands is at the bottom of the deck. You're in definitely a position of conflict, and I feel like this energy specifically is how much energy am I willing to give to this situation? How much more am I going to do for this? I feel that way too because of the Emperor in the present influence. So there is, since this is a love reading, I'm going to say this is probably about someone that you've had a recent out with, or may not have even been an out, but whatever it is, you're deciding how much energy to give it. And I think it's very important to you, obviously, otherwise it wouldn't be coming up in the reading. But this card specifically, to me, the conflict is, it's a bellows on candles. And if I give it all of the air, the candles are going to go out. So I have to give it just enough to keep the candles lit. And that's where you're like, if I go all in, am I going to, there's a decision here with this card, Aries. There's some kind of decision here. So your current situation is the Emperor. And I feel like this is you taking back control. I will do a clarifier on that just in case, because it's easy to say it is because it's the Emperor. The Emperor is definitely an Aries card. But let's take a look at that. Knight of Wands, Emperor again, Four of Wands. I think this might be someone else. And the reason why I say that with the Knight of Wands there, and I do feel like maybe the Emperor might be you taking back control and being able to have it come together. Or I don't feel like this is a celebration in the big sense of celebrating, but maybe having a conversation with somebody. I do feel like whatever this energy is in your current situation, I feel like you've got a hold of it. Like you feel like you might be going, I got this. I know what to do, or I know where to go, or I can deal with this. I feel like it's a very much of a strength type energy within you in this Emperor. I've got it. Like I'm me. I can do this. The Five of Swords is in your past. I feel like this has been a struggle, absolutely a struggle. And again, it goes kind of with the Five of Wands. How much energy do I give? What is holding me back? You feel like something is holding you back. It's almost like this other person is pulling you down. Whether they're doing it on purpose or not, that's not the point. The point is that's how you feel, and that's what you've been focusing on is I need to break free from these ropes. I need to get to these swords because I want them. But that wanting those swords could be anything to you. It doesn't necessarily have to mean this relationship, but it means, an answer, the relationship, or maybe even something else. But you feel like you're just tied, like you're unable to get out. And it's a kind of a frustrating feeling. Now, this was in the past. So this is right now, I feel like you're kind of gathering control here. And you're able to, start to figure things out, or at least take care of you. We've got the Judgment in your present influence. And I do feel like you are feeling like you're going to come out of this just fine. Your confidence is back. You're raising the bar for yourself. And it doesn't mean that this relationship is done or anything like that. What it does mean is that you're coming out of this frustrated feeling. And getting that control back is also what is igniting this rebirth feeling, like coming back to life almost. It's like you were kind of, and now your spark is back, which is really nice for any Aries because we need that spark, right? We're not ourselves without that spark. So, but I feel like it's coming back, and that energy is going to influence you into the month, which regardless of the situation is good for you. The King of Swords is in the negative. I feel like there is someone who might not be being very careful with their words, and they might be feeling kind of hurt. It might feel kind of hurtful. I feel like there's not much you can do about it, but how you perceive it. It's one of those things that's just going to happen. It is what it is. And you can't control it, but what you can do is choose your way to see it and how to handle it. Which I feel like with the positive is with you right now is the Four of Pentacles. And I do feel like it's the strength that you have for everything that you have. So in other words, it is, so all of the lessons you've learned, all of the tools that you have, whether they're emotional tools, intellectual tools, physical tools, your knowledge, you have learned a lot, and there's a lot at your disposal, but this is all of the things that you've gathered, whether it's like I said, it's just lessons, mostly like knowledge. This is what I know about myself. This is what I know about the situation. This is what I've done in the past. These things that are very important on moving forward, you have these in your back pocket, so to speak. That's what I say with the Four of Pentacles. A lot of times it's all of the stuff that you've gathered, and that gives you strength. Knowledge is strength. Learning is strength. Understanding that you can still have things to learn is strength. Humility is strength, and I feel like you are recognizing that and have that. The Three of Cups is in what you don't see. I have an overall feeling that someone is celebrating you. Let's double check that to make sure it's not like a third party situation. I don't think it is. Well, it could be. And it could be for some of us that, and it could be others. There's someone celebrating you. When I see it in the what you don't see, it really, in a love reading, it could be either one. Either that person is actually celebrating you, or they actually have someone else on the side and you don't know about it. I don't see that very often unless it's in this position. So let's see. Tell me more about this Three of Cups. Nine of Cups, Three of Wands, King of Pentacles. Yeah, no, it's they're celebrating you. It's your wishes. You're gonna, and eventually you're gonna see them with the Three of Wands there as well. And it does have to do with somebody that would be a probably an earth sign, King of Pentacles. Again, it doesn't have to be a male, but it probably is someone that is a Taurus, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. It may not be, it could be someone with just that type of energy where they're really focused on work, and they may even be leveling up at work. Just, a very, someone who's very stable as well. So it doesn't have to be a earth sign. It's just someone that's very stable and consistent. But they have some desires for you. The Nine of Cups. So there is someone out there that is celebrating you in their own way, whether they're looking at, social media posts, whether they're looking at past photos, whether they're just imagining or, fantasizing. They're definitely celebrating you. The Page of Cups is in what to look for. I do feel like there is going to be an offer coming in, a discussion, a message of some kind of love, whether it's caring, love, I care about you, I love you, or I care about this relationship. Tell me more about this Page of Cups and what to look for. Temperance, Justice, and Four Swords. I feel like there's been healing for sure. Temperance and the Four of Swords, to me, were both healing cards. With the Justice there, I feel like maybe someone's going to say, proclaim what's happening. If you feel like you don't understand what's happening, which I feel like that's the case with the Five of Swords, this is where you're going to look for a message that might explain the situation better, or the message may be just explaining the situation better, period. Like that just may be very, very clear. But look for that too. And when I see the Page of Cups in this position as well, I think, really don't forget to give to you as well. I want to say that because anytime we're dealing with relationships, we get so stuck on that other person, or not all of us do. We can get stuck on that other person and not take care of ourselves. Now, most Aries are always going to take care of themselves. They are kind of a me first type personality, but not all the time. I mean, if you have other placements that aren't as strong as Aries, then you might not be. I have a lot of water in my chart, so it really mellows out my Ariesness. But that's why I say, like, sometimes we have to take a look at, okay, I got to take care of me too. The Five of Pentacles is in your unexpected. I don't feel like this is a negative card for this. A lot of times, to me, the Five of Pentacles is finding a different route, looking for a different route, that even though, in the Rider Waite, where the church is right behind them and they don't walk in, they walk past it. How do we know that they didn't use the church once before and it didn't work for them and it wasn't what they needed? So they're passing it by choice. I'm going to try something different this time. This last thing didn't work for me. I'm going to try something new. So it could be that. It also could be coming out of your shell here. I am going to clarify that as well, Aries. Let's see what that is. I like where this leads. However, that Ten of Swords makes me go, So we'll get there. Five of Pentacles in the unexpected. Knight of Wands, King of Wands, Hangman. Yes, finding a different route. There was something about you moving forward with somebody, and the Hangman is that taking a different look, doing things differently. Again, it's the Hangman's a lot about perspective. Sometimes I have trouble with words, but it could be meaning, okay, I'm not going to do things like I normally do. I'm going to do things differently. And I think unexpectedly that happens. And whether it's you having an aha moment or whether it's this other person realizing it's going to be, it's when it moves forward, it will be different. Which if you're having struggles, it needs to be. Because there shouldn't be this kind of struggle. I mean, not all relationships are perfect all the time. They're constant work, just like everything, but they obviously, if this is a, more negative, maybe things need to be handled differently. You have the justice in the challenge, finding the truth, understanding the truth. No, to me, it's almost like trusting. I feel like because it's in the challenge, you have to almost trust that the right thing is going to happen, whether it's with this person or not. But you're not. I feel like that's what the challenge is, but I'll double check that. Eight of Pentacles, the work you're putting in with this person you're tied to and your dreams. Four of Cups. So we've got Eight of Pentacles, Devil, and the Four of Cups. You have your eyes set on this, no doubt. And you've worked really hard on this situation, whoever this is that you are absolutely tied to with the Devil. I feel like the justice is about, why aren't you paying attention to me? And you will learn that, but you don't know that yet. And again, I think it kind of comes up in this Three of Cups, because this Three of Cups had the, one of these had the justice behind it. So, the Page of Cups did. So know that you will learn. It's just, it might be hard, actually, to be honest with you. That could be why it's in the challenge. But I feel like more right now, you're not having a lot of faith that the right thing will happen. Or if it doesn't happen your way, you may think it's not the right thing. So keep an open mind moving forward with anything, that things happen for reasons. And sometimes we just flat out make mistakes, right? But those can usually be overcome. So just remember that. Six of Wands and the future influence. We've got Death, Page of Wands. Yeah, there's a transformation coming in. There is going to be some kind of message from this partner, for sure. And I feel like they're going to tell you that they recognize the situation, the relationship, something. There's something about you being recognized here. Six of Wands, being in the limelight, being recognized. I also feel like it's really good because the light, it's all shining on you. But I do feel like with these cards here, with the Death being a positive transformation, the Page of Wands, a message coming in, and I feel like that is someone saying that they recognize you and what you've done and who you are to them. The Two of Pentacles is after that, which is the outcome. I feel like this is basically saying that maybe this thing will even out, will balance out, will... I feel like until you learn what's really happening here, that this Five of Swords, you won't really understand this Two of Pentacles. But I feel like this Two of Pentacles is writing that Five of Swords. Tell me more about the Two of Pentacles. Four of Swords, Seven of Swords. Yeah, Knight of Wands. You're going from the healing to kind of taking back what's yours and then jumping in. And I feel like that's the balance here. There may be even travel coming in. But whatever this is, this Two of Pentacles, I think that it leads to a more balanced situation. Like, let's say if they were the other person was really working on their career, or had something like with family, or something was kind of keeping them away, or not, and it caused maybe some kind of argument or something. I feel like the time that's been taken, the Four of Swords, has allowed you to take back what you feel like they may have taken from you. And then the Knight of Wands is about that forward energy here. Like, I feel like it comes in and things start to balance. Now it does, I say, okay, where does this lead? I got the Ten of Swords, then the Nine of Wands, then the Six of Cups. So there is a feeling that something is definitely coming to an end. And what is coming to an end with this Ten of Swords? What is this Ten of Swords about? Ten of Cups, Nine of Cups, Six of Pentacles. I feel like I feel like this situation with the Ten of Cups, your dreams and your wishes, and then follow with the Nine of Cups is your dreams and wishes, Ten of Cups is the relationship, and the Six of Pentacles is about making things even, give and take. I feel like there may be an ending to that not even give and take. I feel like this situation is something that you really want and really have wished for. And the Ten of Swords, it does feel like something is coming to an end, but I feel like it might be the struggle of who is giving more and who is taking more, kind of feeling here. With the Nine of Wands following that, it's saying that, you have the will and the energy to make it through the situation. So there is something that's not going to be easy here with this Ten of Swords. I do not feel like they're coming in and saying, screw you. I don't. I feel like they might want to have a conversation about give and take is what I'm feeling. And I feel like the wait is over for that. And that's what's coming in. And the Nine of Wands just is the reminder that some things are going to be hard for a little bit until things aren't hard, right? Then it leads after that to the Six of Cups. It's just anytime we're ending or we're almost reaching our goal, the Nine of Wands is that reminder that it's hardest towards the end. Six of Cups in the after that. Eight of Pentacles, Two of Wands, Lovers. Yeah, there's going to be work done on this situation. And it'll feel more like it did in the past. But I feel like with the Eight of Pentacles is that there is, some healing. And then how do we move forward from here in our relationship? And I feel like with the Six of Cups, it's going to feel like it goes back to how it was in the past. So just keep an open mind to that. What does that look like for you? And I'm going to leave the reading here. I'm going to pull an advice card. What do our Aries need for advice? Ten of Pentacles. I think it's really don't lose sight of stability, your own stability, who you are as a person, your individuality. I know that Ten of Pentacles is about family, generational home type deal, but I think it's a reminder that you probably have everything you need around you. Again, Four of Pentacles in the strength. And that Ten of Pentacles would include your family members, your home, your ancestors as well, grandparents, parents, even, kids or anything. I think it's don't forget about everything you do have. And these are the things that are important that you have. Not necessarily money, maybe stability that way, and not necessarily things. It's the strengths, it's the family, it doesn't have to be blood family. Okay, let's be really clear on that. That's family to us is all different. So, but I think you have a lot of people around you, and I think it's also a reminder to continue to grow in what's important for you, no matter how this turns out. Is there anything else our Aries need to know about this reading? Hermit, High Priestess, and the Knight of Cups. Yeah, after some time, Hermit, you're going to know exactly what to do when an offer does come in. And I feel like something is definitely coming in. I do feel like the Ten of Swords is the ending to the weight, to the not feeling balanced here. So there you have it, Aries. There is your reading for your love reading for October through November. So I hope that helps. Let me know. Take care. Have a beautiful day.